The Gypsies. A name that conjures images of mystery, of a life lived on the road, and of a culture rich in tradition and history. Just the name makes you think of secrets, of wanting to travel, of a nomadic lifestyle that many of us can only dream about. These are people always on the move, their lives intertwined with the rhythm of the road and the changing seasons. Their music, full of life and feeling, tells us about their amazing culture, a culture that is a mix of happiness and sadness, joy and sorrow. Their dances, vibrant and energetic, are a celebration of life itself, a testament to their enduring spirit and love for their heritage. For many years, Gypsies have fascinated artists, writers, and dreamers alike. Their way of life, so different from the settled existence of most people, has inspired countless works of art and literature. And people who love to dream, who see in the Gypsies a reflection of their own longing for freedom and adventure. Their traveling lifestyle, colorful clothes, and feeling of being different all make them interesting. They are a people apart, yet deeply connected to the world around them. But behind this romantic picture are real people with a complicated story that many don't understand. A story of resilience, of survival, and of a community that has faced countless challenges. Gypsies are also called Roma, or Romani. They are a diverse group with a rich cultural heritage. They aren't all the same. They have many different languages, customs, and traditions, each group unique in its own way. Their languages are as varied as their customs, with each dialect telling a story of its own. Their traditions, passed down through generations, are a testament to their enduring spirit and cultural richness. They came from India a long time ago and traveled across many lands. Their journey was long and arduous, filled with both wonder and hardship. Their trip was hard, with people being mean and unfair to them. They faced prejudice and discrimination, yet they persevered. But they always held on to who they were, their traditions, and their strong spirit. Their rituals and celebrations are a testament to their resilience and cultural pride. This video looks at the world of the Gypsies, their history, their culture, and the problems they still face today. It is a journey into a world that is often misunderstood, and the problems they still face today. Despite the progress made, they continue to struggle for recognition and equality. It's a journey to understand people who haven't always been treated fairly, people whose story needs to be heard. Their voices, often silenced, deserve to be amplified. Gypsies are strong, they're good at adjusting, and they love their heritage. Their ability to adapt and thrive in the face of adversity is truly remarkable. And they love their heritage. Their festivals and gatherings are a celebration of their rich cultural legacy. Their story shows how strong people can be, how they can face hard times and still come out stronger and more lively. Their resilience is a source of inspiration for all. How they can face hard times and still come out stronger and more lively. Their unity and solidarity are key to their survival and success. It's a story that deserves to be told. A story of a people who have endured, who have thrived, and who continue to inspire with their strength and spirit. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel for more amazing content. The Gypsies' journey started over 1,000 years ago in India. This ancient land, rich in history and culture, was the birthplace of a people who would travel far and wide, leaving an indelible mark on the world. We know from their language and history that they came from areas that are now called Rajasthan, Punjab, and Sindh. These regions, known for their vibrant traditions and diverse communities, were the cradle of the Gypsy culture. This part of India is full of color and culture, and that's where the Gypsies began. The festivals, markets, and dances of these regions are a testament to the rich cultural heritage that the Gypsies carried with them on their journey. Historians still aren't sure why they left India. The reasons for their departure remain a mystery, shrouded in the mists of time and lost to the ages. Some think maybe wars or not enough money made them leave. The constant threat of conflict and economic hardship could have driven them to seek a better life elsewhere. Others think maybe they traveled with groups of traders. The bustling trade routes of the ancient world offered opportunities for travel and new beginnings. Whatever the reason, their journey changed their history forever. The road ahead was long and arduous, but it was also filled with promise and adventure. Leaving their homeland behind, the Gypsies traveled west. They ventured into unknown lands, guided by the stars and driven by a desire for a new life. They traveled a long, hard way in caravans, their lives always moving like the road. The caravan became their home, a symbol of their resilience and adaptability. Over many years they went through Persia, Armenia, and Byzantium. Each of these places left a mark on their culture, enriching their traditions and way of life. Their culture changed as they learned from these new places. They absorbed new customs, music and art, blending them with their own heritage. Their language, Romani, picked up words from the languages they heard, becoming a mix of all the places they'd been. This linguistic tapestry is a testament to their journey and the diverse influences they encountered. When they got to Europe in the 1300s, it was a whole new chapter for them. Europe presented new challenges and opportunities, shaping their future in unexpected ways. It was a time of good things and bad things, of learning new cultures and facing prejudice. The Gypsies' resilience and adaptability were tested as they navigated this new world, leaving a lasting legacy that continues to inspire. Europe in the 1300s was undergoing significant transformations. The continent was a patchwork of kingdoms, each with its own customs and traditions. The landscape was dotted with small villages and bustling towns where life was both simple and complex. A terrible sickness called the Black Death had swept through the land, killing many people and leaving communities devastated. The plague brought fear and uncertainty, as no one knew who would be struck next, or how to stop the spread of the disease. Amidst this turmoil, the Gypsies arrived. They were a nomadic people, traveling from place to place, bringing with them a rich and diverse culture that was unlike anything the Europeans had seen before. Their appearance and customs were different, sparking curiosity and suspicion among the townsfolk. The Gypsies wore colorful clothing and spoke a language that was foreign to the local people, adding to the air of mystery that surrounded them. At first, some people were welcoming. They were fascinated by the Gypsies' skills and talents. The Gypsies were known for their craftsmanship, particularly in metalwork, and their ability to trade horses, which were highly valued at the time. In addition to their practical skills, the Gypsies were also entertainers. Their music and dance brought joy and excitement to the towns they visited, offering a brief respite from the hardships of medieval life. Recognizing their value, some rulers granted the Gypsies safe passage through their lands. These rulers saw the potential benefits of having such skilled and resourceful people within their domains. However, as more Gypsies arrived, the initial curiosity turned into suspicion. The townsfolk began to view the increasing number of Gypsies with distrust, fearing that their presence might bring trouble. The Gypsies' nomadic lifestyle, their own language, and their distinct customs set them apart from the settled communities. This difference made it difficult for the locals to understand and accept them. As a result, the Gypsies often found themselves living on the fringes of society, shunned by those who did not understand their way of life. They were seen as outsiders, not fitting into the established norms of the time. Rumors and myths began to spread about the Gypsies. People accused them of being thieves, fortune-tellers, and even witches. These unfounded accusations only served to deepen the mistrust and fear. The Gypsies were often blamed for any misfortune that befell a community. They were seen as scapegoats, easy targets for the frustrations and fears of the townsfolk. Despite the prejudice and hostility they faced, the Gypsies continued their journey across Europe. They traveled through both western and eastern regions, adapting to the different environments they encountered. In each new place, the Gypsies learned to navigate the local customs and integrate aspects of the local culture into their own. This adaptability was key to their survival and resilience. Music played a significant role in their cultural exchange. The Gypsies' music evolved, incorporating elements from the various regions they traveled through, creating a unique blend that resonated with many. Life in Europe was not easy for the Gypsies. They faced numerous hardships, from harsh living conditions to outright persecution. Yet they remained steadfast in their identity and traditions. The Gypsies were often subjected to mistreatment and exploitation. In some places they were even enslaved, forced to work under brutal conditions. Their resilience in the face of such adversity is a testament to their strength and determination. Despite the challenges, the Gypsies never abandoned their cultural heritage. They continued to celebrate their traditions, passing them down through generations, ensuring that their unique identity endured. The story of the Gypsies is one of resilience and perseverance. It shows how a people can endure and thrive, even in the face of great hardship, by holding on to their culture and spirit. During World War II, the Gypsies faced one of the darkest chapters in their history. The Nazi regime targeted them for extermination. Alongside Jews and other groups deemed undesirable, thousands of Gypsies were rounded up, deported to concentration camps, and subjected to inhumane conditions. Many perished in the gas chambers, while others died from starvation, disease, and brutal treatment. This genocide, known as the Paradigmos, decimated the Gypsy population in Europe. It is estimated that between 220,000 and 500,000 gypsies were killed during this period. Despite this horrific tragedy, the gypsy community has worked to preserve the memory of those lost and to educate future generations about the atrocities they endured. Notable figures and survivors have shared their stories, ensuring that the world does not forget this dark chapter. The resilience of the gypsies continues to shine through as they honor their past and look towards a future where their culture and history are respected and remembered. Let's look at the amazing traditions of the gypsies, a world full of music, dancing, and storytelling. These traditions, passed down for many years, show how strong their spirit and culture are. Each tradition, whether it's their soulful music or their expressive dances, tells us about a people who have traveled far, but still remember where they came from. These customs are more than just things they do. They are what keep their community together. They share these traditions, remembering their past and inspiring future generations. Through their traditions, the gypsies celebrate who they are, remember their ancestors, and inspire the future. Throughout history, gypsies have faced so many challenges, but they are still strong. They are survivors, able to adapt and keep going. Even when things were hard, they held on to their culture, traditions, and way of life, teaching them to their children and grandchildren. It hasn't been easy for the gypsies. For a very long time, people in different societies didn't accept them. They were misunderstood and treated unfairly, and they had to fight for their rights and for people to see them for who they are. But they never gave up and always held on to their identity. Recently, more and more people are trying to understand the gypsies and treat them fairly. People are working hard to stop negative stereotypes and make everyone feel welcome. The gypsies are also sharing their stories, which helps everyone understand them better and build a world where everyone is included. The future for the gypsies is full of hope. More people know about them and want to help, so there is a feeling of optimism. The next generation will continue to be strong and work towards a world where their culture is celebrated, and people see the good things they bring to society. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories.